Hey yo, what's going on? It's your boy Man in the Wild. Just was going through my Facebook timeline and seen a buddy of mine had posted this, right? And like as you see, it's some sad faces and angry faces down there at the bottom, and it's like fuck, because I know that, that people I know and care about are, hurt and frustrated over some fake shit, right? Because, I mean, it's not to say that motherfuckers don't get killed by police. It's not saying that people don't get hurt this way and that way. But what I'm saying is the stories that they give you are false. They have fake ass characters, right? Pumped by fake ass puppets. You understand? Giving you fake ass feelings and emotions, even though they're real to you. They're real to you, but that shit doesn't exist. It's not real. So when you're mad at this dude for getting acquitted, like, yo, that shit didn't happen. That Facebook Live video that went down was some bullshit. In a 100% capacity, wasn't nothing real about that shit. About the procedures, just about how everything went down. Because that Philando Castile, like, see, that was the like the final straw for, the police doing shit to niggas. Because I done said it before. Like, when it's people who run the streets, right? People who run the streets understand that there's certain shit that comes with running the streets. And when you do what you do, so it's kind of like, people who are all the way on the other end don't really care about them niggas at all, right? But when you touch somebody who is a carrier, a lawful carrier, telling you, I have my gun, here's my license, I'm reaching to get, like when you doing all the shit right, but you still get popped. That is going to touch every motherfucker with dark skin. Period. And then so here we have it. Flooding the timelines. Oh, this is some bullshit. Yeah, you damn right it's some bullshit. You damn right it's some bullshit. And then where he says here, the black officer that shot the white woman when she ran up, like, yo, that shit was fake as fuck too. He's talking about that Justice Diamond or whatever the fuck. Muhammad Noor shooting somebody. That shit was an act as well. It was a production as well. Because and the thing about it is people are unwilling to believe that they will take it as far as they'll take it as far as the production goes. Who is in on the act? Who is willing to act? And the answer to that is shit. Anybody who's of the elite has to act. They have no choice. Unless if they want to keep their job, they got to do what the fuck they need to do. Whenever the fuck they're told to do it. So it's like, so I mean, shit. Like, man, because you got to think too, when you're sad and when you're mad, upset about some shit that isn't real, like you're occupying space in your mind for shit that is irrelevant in life or should be irrelevant in life. And that goes for anything and anyone. All these fake ass events that go on. Like, I'm pissed as fuck that I shed any damn tear for 9/11 in my life. You understand? Y'all motherfuckers duped me. I'm shitty as fuck that I cried when Obama got elected. But shit. Everybody's time ain't right now, unfortunately. But I mean, you can't come to it if you just understand, you know, what is and what ain't. Like just because like your life has given you this, given you that, and all of that type of shit. Okay, cool. Have you ever taken a step back from it? Have you ever taken a step back from it? Even like, oh, I don't want to do that. I like, okay, but to say that somebody is a conspiracy theorist, crazy, and all the other type of shit for having alternative thoughts, right? Have you ever taken a step back and thought from this process, like from this perspective? You know, because guaranteed I done saw from all of them. You understand? So it's like the mind space, you know, should be used for something that's real in your life, your children, you know, your gig, you understand? Your recreation, you know, your peoples and all that. Like, it's like, yo, because occupying it with this fake shit ain't gonna give you nothing but fake shit in the process. You know, meaning that any type of thought that you have is not gonna be organic, even if it's organic within the structure, because it's not, I mean, the structure is bullshit. So what you think an organic thought from the structure is gonna be? I mean, because the foundation game is real. You know, and this whole system, period. The politics of it, you know, the color code of it, you know, the daggone, what you want to call it, education system, you know, medicine all fucked up. Like, to keep it a buck, there's nothing that's really truly whole within this shit. You know, except for those who are willing to step outside of that dumbass box, man. Because that's what it boils down to. You know, just because you're comfortable, just because something's working out for you, that, I mean, okay, cool. You know, but you see that it's a whole bunch of other fucked up shit going on around you, right? And if you take a step back, you might see that what you're doing is fucking up everything around you. You can't look at that. You know, and that's why some people are unwilling to look at, you know, what really is and what ain't. You understand? Because maybe, possibly, what I'm doing could be contributing to the fuckery that is life, that we know it. You know, and that's a tough pill don't nobody want to swallow. Don't nobody want to be told they're wrong or think they're wrong, you know, and feel like they've wasted this time and all that type of shit. But it's like, fuck. If you have any type of desire, you know, any type of desire to have true peace, you understand? You're gonna have true peace, because when you got bullshit in front of you, right? You got a bunch of bullshit in front of you, and you're having all of these emotions around this bullshit. You're never gonna find peace, even if you seek it through ways that you can seek peace type shit. You won't get it. It's impossible. You know, not when you're within the bullshit. But if you step outside of that, actually look at shit, you know, from a natural set of eyes, you know, I mean, whenever you have something fucked up within the natural life that you're living, it's way easier to deal with, because you're not dealing with a magic spell. You're not dealing with a trick, because that's all this shit is. And you can't deny that shit, because motherfucker, everybody remembers going to see Fantasia in elementary school, yo. Anybody who went to school, elementary school in the 90s, y'all motherfuckers went to see Fantasia. You think it's a fucking game with these people? You think you should turn a blind eye to the shit? Cause yo, that pattern shit exists for a fucking reason, and obviously the shit works pretty well because they haven't changed much. You know, the only thing that changes is the characters and the events and shit. That's it. It's the same type of narrative, the same fucking spell every time, and people just fall for it. Like I said, I done fell for it plenty of times. You know, but I actually took a step back, you know, a few steps back, and I was like, okay, you know, cause you gotta take your mind to the place of motherfuckers will lie to you. Motherfuckers will deceive you. Right? And because a lot of people ask, how can they keep it up? How can, you know, so many people, yo, there is a firm network of secret keepers, you know, who won't have a job if they tell the business. You know, motherfuckers love their money. You know, be willing to understand that network exists and they have a firm hold on everything you know. You know, everything you know in regards to to what gets pumped, what they put out of there, and even the underground. Cause yo, even the shit that they tell us, calling them Illuminati, Freemasons, and all this other shit, man, that ain't probably even their fucking name either, man. Cause we know the name of the shit. Rothschild, Rockefeller, them ain't no fucking shot callers. You know who they are. Not to say that they don't do what they do, play their role. You know, like all the drug dealers that they put out there. You know, they put you got your Chambers brothers, you got your Rayful Edmonds, you got your, you know, Rick Ross. You got all of these motherfuckers spread out that did serious time, allegedly type shit, you know, but they did what they was supposed to do. That was their job. You know, whether they knew it or whether they got played, that's not on me. But what is firmly known and firmly understood is that these motherfuckers was working for the same brain that was going against them. Just like ISIS is the same brain of the motherfucking U.S. military shit. You know, because that's what all of it boils down to. You know, all of it boils down to that same brain shit. You know, and being, you know, able to understand, you know, that all that you're being fed, every fucking spoonful that you're being fed, every fucking crumb laying on the fucking table is some bullshit. It's some bullshit. You know, and it's like, yo, knowing that and understanding that, you don't understand how much peace runs through these daggone veins. You know, because somebody gonna hit me, they want to keep their sanity. You know, I said it before, I probably say it a bunch of times, shit, I'm the most sane motherfucker you know. You know, I can go talk to anyone, anywhere. You understand? Understanding this type of shit, man, it brings you a level of calmness that you ain't never thought existed. For real. So, yeah, it is what it is, man. But yo, man, my peoples. Like, man, I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. You know, anybody who knows me knows that the struggle that I have is real. You understand? And that shit came from just simply knowing the truth and being able to project the shit. It's crazy how that shit makes you a villain. But yeah, man, when it comes to the same brain shit through this Philando Castile situation, yeah, they bullshit is confirmed.